Hello, I'm the French Spy. Welcome to the French Spy's Toy Room, and today I will be doing an unboxing of the Gangs of Rome bundle, which included the core rulebook of the Gangs of Rome and what they call the Gangs of Rome accessory set, which seems like it's pretty much everything you need to play. So that's pretty cool. This book, it's kind of a longer, like a rule book. It's like an awkward size, I don't know, but hardcover. It's got a beautiful piece of art on the front. This game was made. Oh, this is from Footsore Miniatures. I just recently had ordered the Baron's War game from them, which I still haven't played. I was so impressed with the miniatures. I kept looking at their website, and I grabbed this Gangs of Rome game as well, because been watching some rewatching Spartacus, and gets me excited to kill some Romans. So we'll see how it goes. But great piece of art on the back, and it says, in a time when Rome's elite wield brutal gangs as instruments of their will, Gangs of Rome invites you to forge your path to power. As a dominus, you will recruit and command a motley crew of ruthless fighters, manipulating them to achieve your goals. With your savagery tempered by your cunning, you will rise through the ranks of Roman society, crushing all who stand in your way. The book provides a comprehensive set of rules for controlling and equipping your gangs, engaging in cinematic skirmishes amongst the city's teeming populace. The innovative action stack mechanic allows you to create unique and varied activations for your gang fighters, ensuring that no two games are the same. Gangs of Rome is a different approach to ancient tabletop gaming, focusing on the gritty underbelly of Roman society. With a play-style emphasis on the narrative, Gangs of Rome is perfect for players who want to experience one-off games or run a campaign in ancient Rome's dark and dangerous streets. Whether you seek to amass wealth, gain influence, or carve out your place for yourself in the cutthroat world of gangs, Gangs of Rome offers you a unique, engaging gaming experience. Memento Mori. So great. On the cover alone, you can see just like gladiators fighting with just the people. Look at that guy's face. He is not liking what's happening to him. Some men and women just scrapping. So that looks great. Also in the bundle, they got what was called an accessory box, which I thought was a pretty good deal. I think it was $80 for the book and the accessory box, which it gives you, looks like a big piece of terrain, which I always like a starter kit that has terrain in it. So it's got at least one piece to add to your table, and then it says 5 frames of Roman citizens. So you got 5 sprues. I'm guessing that makes like 30 dudes. And then I think the gimmick for this skirmish game is the mobs. So there's the roaming mobs of Romans that alter just the play style. Like you can hide in the mob or get sucked in by them. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how it goes. Got the dice and tokens. So this looks not bad. Let's take a look at the rule book first, and I'll pop that open. See if this sucker's full color, and I think it is right off the bat. Gangs of Rome. Pretty sure this was a second edition when I started looking into the history of the game. That's cool. Colosseum. Another big piece of terrain that I can buy and not know where to store after I put it together. There we go. That looks great. Just people arguing in the streets. And that was what was funny to me when I was looking at the miniatures range. Because they got the custom sprues, what is it, from War Games Atlantic, which are included here. But like just the characters that they had for the game, they all look just so funny. There's just like an older lady. One of them was named Aurora, which is like my mom's name, so I was like, I have to get her. She just looked like she was a scrapper. And what do we got? So it looks like a draw. There's a bag and a draw token system, so maybe something like bolt action. The order in which each player activates in Gangs of Rome is random. Players take turns doing a blind draw. Yeah, cool. Yeah, kind of like bolt action, but bolt action you draw dice. This just looks like tokens. And then activation of the gangs. So what kind of actions can you take? You can take moves, attacks, leaps, climbs, blend. I'm guessing blending in with the crowd. Bind, pick up, put down, push, pull, and exit the mob. So some of this stuff like leaping and climbing, it sounds like Carnival, which I'll probably be using a train I have for this anyway. So I don't think I'll get too crazy with like I do want a gladiator like a Lanista just table, so maybe I will get crazy, but I'll try the game out first before I go too nuts. Success and failure states. So I like these diagrams. Let me know how to play. So this is a nice book. Let's see. Ooh, I even got some bookmarks in here, so that's not too bad. So lots of diagrams. I think I'd watched somebody else say that the game, like the layout of the book could be a little difficult at times, but look at this guy. Some of these miniatures. Did you get to see them? Sorry, the book closed on me. Anyways, some of them are just great. Like I would like them just for extra peasants NPCs in my D&D game. So not too bad. We got scenarios. Okay, and objective markers. Scenario 1, looting. Scenario 2, market opportunity. So, it's like any skirmish game or war game where when you play the scenarios, it usually tells you how to set up the board and where your character's set up. Let's look at what the market opportunity says. Disaster is struck on market day. Our Carter market stall has been knocked over, presenting the opportunity to grab as much loot as possible amidst the chaos. Oh, so you're just grabbing stuff. Objective. The player with the most objective markers at the end of 5 turns is the winner. A gang fighter must be in contact with the upturned cart or market stall and make a successful pick-up action to claim an objective marker. Each gang fighter may only carry 1 objective marker. Man, we need carts and marketplaces. I'll have to loot my my daughter's dollhouses for some sort of market stuff if I don't have any. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. I felt like I wanted to sneeze, but oh well. Bounty scenario 3. Look at these guys. These look like the guys that might be coming in the box for of miniatures. Then, and that was all the 32 pages was all of the regular rules. So then we got the advanced rules. Just look at this setup. Looks really cool. And advanced rules. I'm guessing this is where you'll the Vigilus. Got some street police. That's awesome. That kind of reminds me of like Core Space, where cops walking around and just ruining your time. More. There's a lot of rules on what looks like terrain in here, so probably really fun if you got a full table of stuff for climbing and throwing people off of. Yeah, it sounds like Carnival. Throwing stones. All right. Oh, different types of stuff. Sacks, bricks, amorphora. So, gang creation. Here we go. Gotta get the boys together to fight some stuff. Or the daughters of Sappho. Let's see. Equipment table. I like that. I like when you can customize your whole party. It's probably pretty time consuming, to be honest, but it's always fun when you got something like Necromunda or Frostgrave and everybody is kitted out the way you want. Just, I don't know. That's why I like skirmish games so much. These guys I'm definitely buying. Rome's Most Wanted. That's very cool. I want those. They are the most wanted. They just look like they look like just some diseased or masked guys that are just gonna cause some trouble. Some villains. Here's the Daughters of Sappho we were just learning about a second ago. And it's just, what else is in here? Setup phase, campaign rules, and just this whole thing is just full of different scenarios. Like I just went like 40 pages into the future, and it looks like lots and lots of just scenarios and whatnot. So that's cool. Excited about that. Let's pop this open. Take a look. And before I forget, when you order from the and that's why I always like, kind of, if I can, if money allows, to be able to order directly from the developer if they have it, their items for sale on their website, because then, you know, there's more often than not you'll get like a little freebie or something if you spend a certain amount of money. And this was the monthly miniature. I've got this one already, but I'm sure I can repurpose him to be a part of this world as well. This is from the Baron's War. Was it a Fletcher, I believe, was the free miniature this month. So that was cool. But yeah, so it was off of what was their website again? It was footsoreminiatures.co.uk. So yep, that's where I bought this from, and got a nice little bundle price. And I was looking on the web just at other stores, just where I could find it at, and it was either out of stock or just not many places in the States carried it. So I was like, well, whatever. I want to try it. And I was so impressed with the way Baron's War looked, the miniatures and everything. And the War Games Atlantic stuff that I had picked up from them just looked awesome as well. So I was happy to put in a second order. So, slid off. Wasn't expecting that. It's kind of like a board game box. Got your custom dice. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just some 6-siders. I think these are the same dice you use in Baron's War that are the morale dice, I think, over there. Ooh, these got some Roman numerals 1 through 6. It's pretty good. And got some nice plastic sprues. That looks like these are my favorite style of miniatures, is when you can customize them. Like, I love the Frostgrave miniatures from, what is that, Osprey or North Miniatures, whichever the company is. But where you can basically just kit bash to your heart's desire with all kinds of whatever bits are here, and whatever you have that's the same scale. So that's pretty cool. Let's see where all the heads at. Oh yeah, it looks like you get 3. It looks like you get a solid 12 heads on the sprue. Get some hands with some spears, and looks like some daggers and quivers. Torsos, what do you get? 2, 1, 2, 4. Yeah, 6 lower bodies there. So I'm guessing you could make 6 guys off each sprue, and I'm betting they're all the same. 1, looks like it. So yeah, so was it 5 identical sprues with 6 each to get 30 guys, and with the amount of heads and different parts here, you can definitely do some variation. And like I said, you got anything in scale, like I could probably grab some stuff out of my out of my Frostgrave bits to probably further augment these guys with different weapons if they're appropriate. Looks like we got some big bases, MDF, and some, what do you call it, 25 mil rounds. And the MDF building. I'm going to leave this closed until I get around to building it. But yeah, that looks like a solid building that you can do what they were saying in the rules, just climbing and jumping and all that stuff. And it's got a ruler. That's cool. I like that. And all the tokens you need for play. I'm guessing this is all I'll need. So good accessories box. It did what it said it was going to do. I don't know if they'd be better suited to have just included a soft cover smaller book, because this book is nice. I'm not going to say it's not. And normally, like I don't know, I really like the smaller, like the little Baron's War book that I got for Death and Taxes. Like, that size was great, because I feel like it's good for use on a table. Like, this is big. I'll have to use it because this has the rules in it. But nah, you know, a smaller one that would just fit in this box. Does it fit in the box? Yeah, crush everything. But I think would have been a little bit nicer. But whatever. They probably could have saved some money off production too. But that is a nice looking book. I'm not gonna knock it, say it's not a nice book. But that's just a critique. Regardless, this looks awesome. I can't wait to build them and create some gangs, and maybe order some more of the more specialty figures, and see who I can con into playing a game with me, either dragging my wife or my brother-in-laws or something like that. But regardless, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of Gangs of Rome, and I'll see you next time. Bye.